Hello, I'm artist Michael Binkley, and I'd like to tell you about one of the original stone sculptures that we have for sale here in our gallery in Squamish, British Columbia, Canada. This is an abstract form. It's called a Mobius, or if you're good with your German, Möbius. It's a pure abstract, but it does have a mathematical background. It was invented by a German mathematician, F.A. Möbius, and in classical mathematics, or abstract mathematics, I should say. So this form is described by an equation that's about that long, and it has probably 14 different variables in it. And depending on what number you put into what variable, you can get a different shaped Mobius. Some of them can be egg-shaped, elliptical, circular, oblong. Anyway, I did not do any mathematical calculations when I direct carved this particular sculpture. I just hacked away at the marble until the form came to be. This is a piece of marble that comes from the Aleutian Islands in the state of Alaska, United States, and it's called Bare Aphrodite. It has a cousin that's called Aphrodite marble, and it's called Aphrodite marble because it has large fossilized clamshells in the stone. This one doesn't have the fossilized clamshells, but it does have the sort of blushing pink color. There was a rockhound many years ago who quarried this stone, and he nicknamed the stone Aphrodite marble after the Greek goddess of love. Aphrodite was born of sea foam and carried to shore on a clamshell. So since there was fossilized clamshells and sort of the pink color of the stone, that's why it's called Aphrodite. And this one, Bare Aphrodite, minus the clamshells. Anyway, the Möbius is fascinating because it is essentially a three-dimensional depiction of a two-dimensional object. So in abstract pure mathematics, this cannot exist in our world because it only has a length and a width. I have given it a thickness, a third dimension, so that it can exist in our world, but it is essentially a one-sided, one-edged form. So let's take the example of a piece of paper to help explain. Here is a strip of paper. If you were to join the two ends of the strip of paper together, like this, you would get a form that had an inside and an outside surface and two edges. But before you join the ends together, put half a twist into the piece of paper and then join the ends together. Mysteriously, you lose a side. One side and one edge disappear. So this surface is now the same as this surface, and this edge is the same as this edge. I know, try it at home. It's really cool. So on this Mobius, I'm going to start here on the edge of the sculpture, and I'm going to hold one finger in place while I trace with the other finger around that edge through half of a twist, and I eventually come back to where I started from, proving that this edge is the same as this edge, and this side is the same as this side. So that is a little bit of a description about the abstract form called the Möbius. I'm really, really pleased with this one because I've created a pure black granite base. It has a high gloss. I've left a matte finish on the surface of the marble that is the subject, the Möbius. This allows the stone to hold shadow, and you can see as I turn the sculpture, the shadows change as it turns. And this actually it's free of the base. There is a pin that holds it in place. The pin is secured into the sculpture, but it is free to turn in the granite base. I've created many Möbius sculptures in the past, including matching gold wedding rings for Michelle and I. I hope that I've created a desirable sculpture that you may want to have in your art collection. And if that is the case, please contact me by sending me either an email to info@michaelbinkley.com, or you can send me a text or a good old-fashioned phone call to country code 1-604-984-8574. And if you want more information about this particular sculpture or any of the artworks that are available here in the gallery, you can visit my website, michaelbinkley.com. Thanks for watching.